Hey everyone, happy Friday. I am back here in downtown Toronto after a week. It is Friday, September the 19th. The time is around 11:10 a.m. in the morning and the temperature is a rather cool 18 degrees Celsius. And I'm at the intersection of King Street West and University Avenue just next to St. Andrew Station. And what a gorgeous sunny day on a Friday late morning. Lots of sunshine and mostly clear blue skies. I am on the northwest corner of King and University, and I just got off the subway at St. Andrew Station about 10 minutes ago. And the plan for this video is that I'll be making my way north from here to one of North America's busiest shopping malls, and that is the Eaton Center. And the reason for that is because just yesterday morning, the Eaton Center just recently opened up one of Toronto's second Canadian retail store, the Simon store, replacing Nordstrom, and that's the reason that I want to record this walk, heading from here to the Eaton Center. So the routes that I have in mind is that I'll be taking King Street West. I'll be heading east from here to York Street. And then we'll head up north on York to Queen West, and then we're gonna head east on Queen, passing by Nathan Phillips Square, all the way to one of North America's busiest shopping malls. So it's gonna be like a short walk, not even a long walk from here to the Eaton Center. And there's the Dining Coffee Cafe next to the Don Grant Thornton building. All right, let's get walking. So finally, it's a Friday late morning and the weekend is upon us, and with only at least 2 days remaining before summer ends, and then starting on Monday will be the first day of fall. So this weekend will be the last weekend of summer of 2025. So I am at one of my favorite intersections in downtown Toronto, King and University. As always, I was gonna take University Avenue up to Queen and then head east, but I figured out that we'll walk in the heart of the financial district in downtown Toronto. We'll head east on King to York, and then north up York to Queen, and then east on Queen to the Eaton Center, because I want to check out one of Toronto's second Canadian retail store, the Simon store. Unfortunately, yesterday morning I did miss out the grand opening ceremony, because I slept in during the grand opening ceremony. So goodbye to King and University. I'll be back here hopefully by next week. So as of now, Toronto has 2 Simon Store. The first Simon Store at Yorkdale Mall, and the second one at the Eaton Center as the ambulance passes by. You know, every time that I'm here in downtown Toronto, I always hear like a lot of sirens, fire trucks, police cars, ambulances. All emergency vehicles. There's the Earls on the left. Normally on weekends and during nighttime on weekdays, the Earls restaurant here in the heart of the financial district gets even more and more busier. And also one of its last days to be out on a patio before the temperature starts to drop. And on Sunday, I did check the weather. On Sunday, during the last day of summer, it's supposed to rain, according to the forecast, as a 504 King streetcar rolls by. We are at York and King, so we'll be heading north up along York. In fact, last Friday, I did my walking video along York Street when I was coming from the waterfront, and I was heading towards NPS Nathan Phillips Square. There's a training car. But yeah, I can't wait for the weekend, and tomorrow I'll be attending the Greenwood Yard Open House event, and also tomorrow will be the 30-day revenue service demonstration for the Line 6 Finch West LRT. And in fact, yesterday I did my walking video along North Finch Drive from Seals to Finch. I was walking towards the Finch West LRT maintenance, storage, and facility, and I've captured almost a lot of the Line 6 LRT trains, and I can't wait to ride Line 6 very soon. There's a 504 King streetcar. So let's head north on York. We'll be on the west side. So goodbye, King West. And not even that busy here in downtown Toronto. I was here exactly 7 days ago. That's the Canadian Western Bank. A lot of office buildings and skyscrapers around the downtown corridors. The National Bank. A lot of bank buildings, including RBC, CIBC, TD. And normally on weekends, I would do my regularly live streams here in downtown Toronto. There's Brady on the right. There's Adelaide West coming up, Adelaide and York. It's always heavy traffic along Adelaide Street West every time I pass by here. Every time I pass here at York and Adelaide, it's always busy along Adelaide between York and Bay Streets. And that's why I don't drive in downtown a lot, because I hate to wait in traffic. Alright, we'll cross the street and we'll be on the east side of York Street. And looking back south all the way towards Union Station. This is the Richmond Adelaide Center. RBC. But yeah, it's a bit chilly today, but the weather is quite nice. Even though it's sunny, but it's a bit chilly because we're getting towards the end of this season. And next week, the Leafs will be back playing in action. They will be playing pre-season. And then on October 8th, the Leafs will be playing the regular season. But yeah, it's such a quite full Friday late morning in downtown Toronto, as we're getting near the lunch hour. This is Richmond and York coming up. Alright, it's Richmond and York. Alright, this is Queen West and York. This will be the end of York Street. So I am almost at the Eaton Center. Looking west along Queen. Yeah, I can't wait to check out one of Toronto's second Simon store at the Eaton Centre. It's a Canadian department store chain founded back in 1840. And on the left is Nathan Phillips Square, and that's where the Mexican festival took place last weekend. Unfortunately, I missed it. So I wonder what other festivals will be held at NPS. Maybe we'll see what festivals it will be held at Nathan Phillips Square. So we're on the north side of Queen West heading east. Again, it's a beautiful late summer sunny day.
If you're still there.
There's the hot dog stand. There's like a lot of, or a few hot dog stands and almost a lot of food trucks, but only a few of them here along this stretch of Queen West alongside NPS. It's always fun to see a lot of, or a few hot dog stands and a few food trucks. There's City Hall and the Toronto sign. And that is Old City Hall at Bay and Queen West. So while we're here, let's quickly do a brief tour around NPS. They still got the ramp closed, just straight ahead. And it has been like this for like almost 2 or 3 weeks, I would say. Nathan Phillips. I was here just last Friday. Alright, that was the bell at Old City Hall for 11:30 a.m. The bell just went off. And of course, CTV News was at the Eaton Centre yesterday during the grand opening ceremony when they were setting up the Simon store to be ready to be opened for the public, and it is now open. And today is the second day of the Simon store at the Eaton Centre, one of Toronto's second Canadian retail department store. And of course, the employees at the Simon store welcomes all new shoppers to a brand new Canadian retail store, the Simons. So let's head up to the upper level, then I'll be heading to the Eaton Center. Hello, birdie. Oh, he just left. Oh, I see a pigeon just sitting here. But there is the Toronto sign, and the fountains are still running. But yeah, so once again, here's where the Mexican Festival took place, one of Canada's largest festivals. Mexican Festival. So it didn't say like what other events will be happening here at NPS. I'm not sure what the next festival will be, but from what I'm seeing, they've got these white tents. There's like so many of them. Oh yeah, and this weekend, I think the Thailand Festival will be taking place at Sankofa Square, formerly Dundas Square. Unfortunately, I might miss out checking out the Thailand Festival taking place at Sankofa Square. It starts tomorrow and it runs until Sunday. So unfortunately, I will miss that. But after the Eaton, I'll be ending my track at Sankofa Square anyways. So the Blue Jays will be playing the Kansas City Royals today at 7:40 p.m. taking place at Kauffman Stadium. That's in Kansas City, just next to the state of Kansas in Missouri. And the Jays had a really tough game last night. Final score was 4-0. That means the Rays lead instead of the Blue Jays. But next month, the Blue Jays will be going to the playoffs so that they can at least win the World Series. But yeah, such a nice day. Not even a single cloud that I'm seeing. There's the aura at College Park. So today, tomorrow, and on Sunday, the Blue Jays will be facing the Kansas City Royals, and then from Tuesday until September 28th, the Blue Jays will be back here in Toronto playing at the Skydome before they move on to the playoffs for the Blue Jays. And in about 2 days, the Toronto Maple Leafs will begin playing against the Ottawa Senators in Ottawa at the Canadian Tire Centre. They're going to be playing the preseason, and then on Tuesday the Leafs will be back here in Toronto playing at SBA, Scotiabank Arena, home of the Maple Leafs and the Raptors. So before we head down, oh, someone left their drink. Look, another one. This is Bay and Queen West. And looking north up along Bay towards Yorkville. And by the evening time, here in downtown will be extremely packed, as always. Normally on a Friday evening and every Saturday nights too. And that's a view of Queen West and the Sheraton Hotel. That is Sheraton and the Canada Life building. All right, let's head down. So I'll be using the southern end entrance to the Eaton Center, and then we'll walk towards the Simon store. And we'll check it out. Alright, goodbye NPS. That's a non-service bus. There's the 19 bay. That e-bike went so fast. So on the left is where the Ontario line will be by 2031, I believe. So we're on the south side of Queen, heading east. And rest in peace to all the Hudson's Bay Stores, one of North America's oldest companies. Hudson's Bay. Yep, it looks empty inside. And I see Saks Fifth Avenue brand also rest in peace. I remember the last several months, all the Hudson's Bay stores were under liquidation sales. And I went to almost every Hudson's Bay stores across the greater Toronto area. There's Queen Station. This is Yonge and Queen. Again, I was here just last Friday. And looking north towards Sankofa Square, formerly Dundas Square. So let's head this way towards the entrance to the Eaton Center. And once I get inside, I have to watch out for security guards. Because they don't allow anybody filming inside the mall, but I'll be careful and I'll be aware of my surroundings. So let's head inside and we'll check out the Simon store. So I am keeping an eye on the security guard and to ensure that they don't see me recording. But yeah, it looks busy inside. I haven't been here like so long, or it has been like at least I would say 4 days. It's been 4 days that I haven't been inside this mall. But I've been here a lot of times because this mall connects with two stations, Queen and Dundas stations. And I see straight ahead the Simon store. I wonder if Simon's have like any online shopping. Let me check on my phone here if they do. Simon store. Oops. Okay, Simon store. Online shopping. Alright, one sec. Alright, does Simon Store have online shopping? Yes, they do. The Canadian department store mentioned the Simon Store offers online shopping through its website. You can visit their website at simons.ca, where you can find a selection of clothing, accessories, and home decor, including online-only products. And you can browse and purchase items online and have them shipped to your home or to a Simon Store for pickup. Interesting. So yes, they do have online shopping. There's the Lululemon and the Indigo store.
Sorry, I'm looking for the benches. I'm like, no, I was,
Simons. And the last time I did a video here at the Eaton Center was when I was checking out a new food hall called the Queen's Cross Food Hall, which is just at the southern end of this mall. That was over a year ago when this mall recently opened a new food hall, the Queen's Cross Food Hall, just on the other side of the Eaton Center. So let's head inside the Simon Store and we'll do a brief tour around. So Simons, here we come. So this store opened yesterday morning during the grand opening ceremony. Let's head inside. And there's an Italy coming this fall of 2025, filling out the whole facade. It's a nice store. A Canadian retail store, Simons. Oh, and I think they're playing music too inside the Simons store. So, I did say that I'll go inside, but they're playing music, so I don't want to get a copyright. So, but yeah, at least we're seeing from the outside. If I zoom in, here's what the Simons store looks like at one of North America's busiest shopping malls. Oh, that was neat. Alright, let's head over to Sankofa Square, formerly Dundas Square. And then I will wrap things up. So there we go, the Simons Store, one of Toronto's second Canadian retail store in Toronto. So this will lead us to Yonge Street. let's cross here. Still red light. Simon's. Really cool. And you can also enter the Simon store through these doors on the west side of Yonge Street. So not only that you can enter from inside the mall, you can also enter the Simon store here on Yonge Street, on the west side of Yonge, across the street. Yeah, a really cool Simon store next to Uniqlo. So Simon's now open. So again, the Simon store used to be Nordstrom back in the years. Now it is now it is Simon's, and very soon the Italy will be at the Eaton Center. I think starting next month in fall. Like, I wonder when in the fall will there be a grand opening for the Italy. There's one at Bay and Bloor in Yorkville. So here we are at Dundas Square, or Sankofa Square. And here we got the fountains. But I'm still calling it Dundas Square, even though it's called Sankofa Square, formerly Dundas Square. There's the city sightseeing tour bus. So here's where the talent festival will be held, starting tomorrow and Sunday. And oh yeah, Nuit Blanche is coming to Toronto on October 4th from 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. It will be a 12-hour Nuit Blanche event, free admission. I'll be attending Nuit Blanche. I've streamed Nuit Blanche last year, almost a year ago. There goes a 505 Dundas streetcar. So welcome to a very lively Yonge and Dundas, just south of TMU, formerly Ryerson University. Here's where I began my video last Friday morning. And you guys can see that on my video, on my channel, from last Friday. But yeah, the weekend is upon us. It's gonna be a fun weekend. But unfortunately, I will be missing out the Thailand festival, because on Sunday I'll be going away. I'm not gonna say where, but it'll be a surprise. For only because I'll be away for 3 days. I'll be out of town, and I'll be back here on Tuesday evening. So you guys will have to find out on my channel very soon once I'm there, like somewhere. And here they got all these red shades and chairs. These umbrella red shades. There's a chest. Yeah, such a nice day here in downtown. I remember when I was a kid, I used to play chess all the time. I'm not sure if I still know how to play chess, but I will definitely have to get back into it. And over there is the intersection of Dundas Street East and Victoria Street. Yeah, it's a nice, gorgeous day. Alright, I'll end my video in about 10 more minutes. Okay. Yep, so right here is where the Thai festival will be happening this weekend from September 20th, which is tomorrow, and it runs until September 21st, which will be the last day of summer. A 2-day festival, free admission, and features authentic Thai food, cultural performances, live music, and local Thai businesses. And you can expect to find traditional dishes, Muay Thai demonstrations, and a variety of vendors selling art, crafts, and other goods. Interesting, but unfortunately, I'm gonna miss it. But who knows? Maybe Johnny and Ken will cover it. There goes the 97C Young Bus heading towards Union Station. It is passing the Simon store. And there's the entrance to Dundas Station. It'll be very soon. This station, Dundas Station, will be renamed to TMU Station because we are just next to the TMU University, formerly Ryerson. There's a Shake Shack. And this is one of the busiest intersections in downtown Yonge and Dundas. And I haven't even seen the Belief guy in a real long time. Normally the Belief guy would normally chill at the northwest corner of Yonge and Dundas. I think the last time I saw the Belief guy was over a year ago. I hope he's well. Yonge and Dundas. right. You can see all these fountains here. But yeah, I can't wait for Nuit Blanche. That will be happening on October 4th. Nuit Blanche will be taking place not just here in downtown Toronto, but also in North York, and I believe in the borough of Etobicoke, if not mistaken. I think that's the only 3 areas in Toronto that it will be taking place for Nuit Blanche. Alright, so this video has come to a close. So I hope you all enjoyed the walk from King and University to Sankofa Square. We've also checked out one of Toronto's second Canadian retail store, the Simon Store. Even though that they were playing corporate music, but at least we saw like a bit of the inside of the Simon Store from the outside. Even though I had to like zoom in for you guys to see what it's like. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the walk on this Friday late morning into the early afternoon on this nice sunny day. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I have an Instagram account at Japan TTC Explore as well. So what I'll do is I'll be hopping on the subway at Dundas station and I'll be heading back home. So this will be my only video for today. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow and I'll be live on Sunday. That will not be in Toronto, it will be somewhere else. So definitely stay tuned. And I hope you all have an awesome Friday/weekend. And don't forget that this weekend here will be the Thai Festival. Oh yeah, and there's also another festival taking place this weekend. I believe that's the Rib Fest taking place in Etobicoke. But I'm gonna skip that festival. I'm gonna skip on checking out the Rib Fest. But yeah, there's a lot of things happening this weekend. The Thailand Festival that will be taking place right here at Sankofa Square. The Greenwood Yard Open House event is also taking place only tomorrow at the Greenwood Yard, and also the 30-day revenue demonstration service for the Line 6 LRT for the Finch West Line. It's going to be an exciting one. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. Have an awesome Friday/weekend. Go Jays go. Hopefully the Blue Jays can beat the Royals 3 days in a row, today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And go Jays go for Sunday. And what else? Yeah. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I am almost at 4K subscribers. And you can see I'm rocking my own hat that my sister made for me for my birthday. What else here? Yeah. Stay safe, and I will see you guys next time. Hopefully the Blue Jays can win the series, and I'm sure they will. And again, I really do apologize if I couldn't go inside the Simon Store because they were playing copyright music inside. Because when I was about to head inside the Simon Store, I heard there was music, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna avoid getting any copyright. So that's why. And plus, there was a security guard standing right next to the Simon Store entrance, and I didn't want to get caught by security. So, because. You know, I mean, you know how security guards are, right? Because they don't allow anybody filming, like in the mall. But I was able to at least do it, even though some security guards didn't even see me recording. But it's worth it. But yeah, have an awesome day, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao for now. Alright, cheers. I didn't mean to do another selfie. Oopsie. Adios.